There are plenty of ways to die in Team Fortress 2, and some are far more embarrassing to experience than others. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm Nigus Overlord, and today we're going to be covering 10 most embarrassing ways to die in Team Fortress 2. Now, this isn't really the kind of video I typically make, but I'm just trying to branch out more and show more love to my YouTube channel. I've been very active over on Twitch while leaving this channel just in the dust, so I think it's a good time to change that. Not to mention I've had this video for quite some time now. But without further ado, let's dive right into the video. Dying from fall damage. Yes, the OG embarrassing death. This list just wouldn't be complete without it. You've all had to have experienced this death at least once, right? I'm sure you all know how embarrassing it feels to die this way too. Sometimes it's completely unavoidable. Like you get blown into the air by stickies and are left at 1 HP, there's no way to that. But other times, though, it's completely your own fault. Like miscalculating your rocket jumps and dying to fall damage, or not paying attention and backpedaling off a cliff doesn't feel too good. It's especially worse if your enemies taunt after, or your own teammates laugh at you for it. Being killed by your own explosives after forgetting your low health, or taking massive damage just before. Have you ever just barely survived a firefight with 1 HP as soldier or demo, only to be jump scared by a spy and blow yourself up? Or have you ever tried to rocket jump, only to be body shot by a sniper just before you click the mouse? Like, man, I don't know why this seems to happen so much, but it feels really shitty when it does. Like, when it happens to me, I'm just left thinking, man, if only I pulled out my melee instead, or if only I had the gunboats on. Do I really even need to rocket jump? Come on, it can't just be me. Being telefragged. Okay, this one is probably the embarrassing death of all time. I really haven't died this way very often, but I can tell you it certainly feels horrible, especially when you're playing as spy or medic. Like you could be Ubering your power classes into the enemy's base, only to die to some random teleporter you didn't see because the enemy scout decided to teleport like, huh? I was just doing so well with my team and it all gets taken away just like that while I'm Ubered. The worst part is that people always taunt afterwards. It feels so shitty, bro. Dying to afterburn while waiting for a health pack to respawn, only for the health pack to spawn right after you die. Do I even need to explain anything? Like, I have nothing to say about this. Unlike what I have to say about today's sponsor, no one. Moving on. Being headshot or backstabbed while invisible. This is also one of those ones that feels awful. I mean, sure, the person who killed you could just be very skilled, or have seen you, or could be hacking, though I'm sure you'd know if they were. But it doesn't change the fact that dying this way feels like a big letdown. Killing a spy and taunting, only to be backstabbed by that same spy because they were using a dead ringer. Just don't taunt after killing spies. If you know, you know. Being taunt killed. This one's more funny and rather neat than embarrassing. Like, I personally can't help but laugh and feel satisfied whenever I fall victim to one of these, but still, you know. If you weren't expecting it, it can still feel kinda embarrassing. Killing yourself with a Boston Basher or 3-rune blade. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. This one's on the list because, well, I'm always dying like this. Yeah. If you watch my streams over on Twitch, then you've probably seen just how often I end up killing myself with this thing. It's, actually pretty funny, not gonna lie. But I do still feel embarrassed when this happens. My enemies always stop in their tracks and just stare at my dead body like, man, that was crazy. Being killed after missing all of your shots on someone. It can't just be me, right? Like, I'm not just bad at the game, right? I'm kidding. But I'd be lying if I said that isn't how it feels whenever this happens. Like, I've been playing since 2014, not counting the orange box, mind you, and I've well over 4,500 hours, yet I missed all of my shots on the guy literally walking in a straight line towards me. Crazy. Being killed by the Sandman baseball. Alright. Now let me tell you about this one. Way back in the day, my group of friends and I Would always play on this TF2 Minecraft server all the time, chatting with randoms and having a grand old time playing together. We often made use of the Sandman around the time, you know, because it wasn't shitty back then. But every once in a while, someone would get killed by the Sandman baseball, and man, we would all just erupt with laughter. Ah, good times. Even today, I still find it hilarious whenever I see someone getting killed by that thing. And, equally embarrassing when it's me getting killed by it, which happens more than I'd like to admit. And that's 10. But wait! I actually have a bonus one here for you. Dying after failing to backstab the same guy multiple times in a row. Now, I know for a fact that all you spy mains out there have had this happen to you more than once. Come on, don't lie. This happens to me more than I'd like to admit. Like, I go in and have the perfect angle and approach to stab my target. There's no way I can mess this up. But then I fail to stab. And again. And again. And again, until he finally notices me and I die. Like, god damn. I just wanted to get a backstab. Then the next thing I know, I'm in an episode of Tom and Jerry. I hate to see it. So guys, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. We covered 10 embarrassing ways to die in TF2, plus a little extra. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of this video, and if you've experienced any of these deaths before. Please leave a like and consider subscribing, as it helps it a lot, and let me know what ideas you all have for future videos like this one. I love you all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.